rappers who have resurrected certain individuals or discussed certain events with this.
We're good. Check it out. That's dope. Round of applause for Ali. Boom! You see the difference? Right? Boom! Right? Versus boom! Right? So show me boom! Show me that. 5, 6, 7, and boom! There!
Francis, the lonely guy, is the out group. So the out group means the person that's not a part.
Keep going.
La la. La la.
Nice.
La la. La la.
How y'all doing today? You guys good? Okay, Wayne, thank you so much. Wayne, ladies and gentlemen,
Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross, down. Very good.
To acknowledge your superpower. Jim Carrey said this in a video that I saw like 2 weeks ago.
Elements of hip-hop. You might know the 4, and some of those you've been exploring here today, the 4 ones in yellow, breakdancing, MC, graffiti, and DJing that were in the poem that we just did. But there are also 5 other elements that KRS-One talks about. I'm about to introduce to you our keynote speaker for today, Toronto's own Noah 40 Shabib.
So you want to go, I don't know, an aerospace engineer or something, who knows, if science is really your thing. But those basic skill sets that I learned in school, I apply literally every day in the studio to the music I make. And so I thought it would be cool to talk a little bit about that and to show you guys some of the ways that translates, some of those lessons from school translate for me and the things I do day to day. Right? It's like you ask your math teacher, you're like, yo, why am I doing this? Like, when am I ever going to need to do this in life, you know? Or like, you look at your teacher in grade 9, why do I need to learn the quadratic equation? Like, I'm never going to need the quadratic equation for nothing. And shortly later, I realized I was very wrong. And all kinds of things that you learn in school, from geometry and equilateral triangles and Ohm's law, and what a medium is, or what a mean is, or all these words that you learn in math. In my world, to make music, they start popping up like crazy.
I think the point spread between each of them was like about 1 point each. So I just want you guys to know that we all thought you were all collectively amazing, and it was a hard decision to make. It was literally 1 point differences. But the final winner of Science Genius Toronto goes to Xavier himself.
Right now, the principal's coming. I did that. That's why I'm telling you that we can't do it. I was the one who said, you guys gotta make sure you walk down the hallways in straight lines and pull your pants up. And I was so worried about them pulling their pants up that I wasn't concerned about what they were actually learning. And the kids who were not able to pull their pants up, I judged them based on their intellectual ability, based on the pants alone, and never gave them an opportunity to show their brilliance academically. So when I say you, I mean me. And I'm saying that there's a new way forward for we.
And where it oppresses their true passions. And so the whole idea of free your mind and the whole idea of bringing hip hop together with education and thinking about hip hop as critical pedagogy is to create those spaces where our young people can access their true genius, where our young people can express what's in their hearts, can live their identities to the fullest, and can challenge systems of oppression and inequity that continue to marginalize them and to create barriers for them in their lives.
When you see young people who were brought to this space to get a better education and had their cultures extracted from them under the guise of getting a more industrialized, like how is giving them an industrial education any different than this big effort to bring young people of color STEM education? Right? How different is it when we say, pull your pants up, but we don't talk about what's in your head, and we're so infatuated with whether or not your pants are low that we can't even question your brilliance? How different is that from, don't dress that way, cross your legs, when we speak? And so, you know, the school here and here. And the goal of the school was not about extracting out your culture, but the results of going through school was extract out your culture. And so for hip hop youth, I make, or urban youth of color, or youth who are in the hood, I make the argument that's happening with them right now.